Hello, this is Time, Speed and Distance lesson 7.2. In this, I will continue with questions on non-circular races. Now, these questions are bit difficult than the question I discussed in the previous lesson. So again, objective is that you must practice all possible kind of question that can come in your exam. You should try to pause the video, solve it yourself, then look at the way I have solved. First question is that in a race, A beats B by 40 meter and B beats C by 80 meter. We don't know the length of the race. Let's assume that the race length is x meter. So when A was at x, where was B? A beats B by 40 meter. So B was 40 meter behind. B was here. This is 40 meter. This distance is 40 meters. B was at x minus 40. Question again say that in the same race A beats C by 104. So C will be at bit behind. This total A minus C is 104. This must be 64 meter. Total C is 104 meter behind A. This is given to you. This is the first situation. Question also say that B beats C by 80 meter. It means that when B finish the race, when I say B beats C, it means that B has already finished the race and B beats C by 80 meter. This distance is 80 meter. So C will be x minus 80. Now we need to find the length of the race. Now what to do next? We can compare the speed. Whenever this kind of situation is given, A beats B by some meter, you know that time is same. So when time is same, you can always compare the ratio of the speed. Let me tell you how. Take the first situation. Take B and C. You can, because why I am taking B and C? Because B and C I can take from first equation as well as from the second equation. This question can be solved in two ways. First, I will let you know a bit conceptual way, then bit logical method. First, let's conceptual. In the first scenario, B and C, in the time t1, because all started simultaneously, in the time t1, B covered x minus 40. In the same time t1, C covered how much? X minus 104. So time t1, time is distance upon speed. Distance of B covered how much? X minus 40. Speed of B is SB. C covered x minus 104 distance and C speed is, let's say, SC. From here you will get the speed of B upon speed of C ratio as x minus 40 upon x minus 104. This is the first equation. Second situation could be case second. In the time t2, C covered how much distance? X minus 80. In the same time t2, B covered complete race. B covered the total x distance. Now time is again same, you can see that. So time is distance upon speed. Distance covered by B is how much? B covered complete the race, x meter. B speed is SB, we don't know, let's say SB. C, distance of C, in the same time t2, C covered how much? X minus 80. The speed of C is how much? SC. So again you can get speed of B upon speed of C as x upon x minus 80. You got two equations. This was 1, this was 2. Now you can see that left hand side of these two equations is same. SB upon SC, SB upon SC. Now you can put it equal x minus 40 upon x minus 104 equals to x upon x minus 80. Cross multiply x square, you will get x square minus 120x plus 3200 is equals to x square minus 104x. X square will be cancelled out. You will get 16x is equals to 3200 and x will be equals to 200. So your length of track was 200. Now that was a bit, you can see that quite conceptual, and it may take 1 minute or maybe 1.5 minutes to solve this question in exam. But there is other way, logical way. As I told you, each question can be solved with the help of concept, option, logic, or assumption, depending on question to question. There is no written, there is no straight formula to tell which question will be solved by which method. You will learn this by practice. Let me tell you the more logical method, which will save your 20-30 seconds. The method is that, and you need to find your methods. It's not like that whenever I tell method, this will be only methods that are possible to solve the question. You can solve with your own method. Objective is you have to solve the question in least possible time using concept or option or logic or assumption, or using a combination of these. So in this case, we can discuss the question with a concept, combination of concept and logic. Now what the logic is that, B in the first scenario, B was here at this point. This distance was 40. The first scenario, the gap between B and the finish line, winning post, distance between the winning post and B was 40 meters. So when in the same time, when B covered 40 meter, it means that B was here in the first position, B reached finish line. Where was C? C was earlier 104 meter behind. This distance is 104 meter. Now C is 80 meter behind. It means that in any particular time when B covered 40 meter, B came from here to here, B covered 40 meter. In the same time, C covered how many meters? C was 104 behind the finishing line. Here C is only 80 meter behind the winning post or finishing line. So C covered only 24 meter. 80 plus 24, 104. So in any time, let's say T3 time, B reached from here to here, that is 40 meter. B won the race. Where was C? C was 104 meter behind the winning post. Now C is only 80 meter behind the winning post. So C covered 24 meter in same time T3. Now time T3, what is time? Time is distance upon speed. Distance covered by B was 40 meter, speed of B is SB. Distance covered by C was 24 meter, speed of C, let's say C. So from here you will get speed of B upon speed of C as 5/3. Ratio is 5:3. So you can assume that speed of B is 5 meter per second, speed of C is 3 meter per second. 5:3 is the ratio. You can assume any values. You can assume 10, 3, 50, 30 as per your convenient. For simplification, I have taken 5 and 3. Now you can put the values in the second equation I am solving. Second situation say that when B covered X, you can see that time is T2. Second situation, time is T2. In T2 time, B covered how much distance? X distance with the speed of SB. C covered how much distance? X minus 80 distance with the speed of SC. Put the value of speed. SB is 5, X minus 80, SC is 3. So you get 3x is equals to 5x minus 400. 2x is equals to 400. You get x is equals to 200. So with this way, you can solve this question in under a minute. If I have to solve this question in exam, I will definitely can solve this question in under a minute by applying this logic that when B covered 40, C covered 24, the ratio is, the speed will be 5:3. You can put the values in the second equation and find the answer. That was a very important question. I hope you understood it. Let's move on to the next question. Second question says that in a race, A gives B a head start of 25 meter and C a head start of 50 meter. We don't know the length of the race. B runs 50% faster than C and all three reach the finishing point simultaneously. We need to find the ratio of the speed of A to C. Now we don't know the length. Let's say length of the track is X meter. This is the length of the track. Now where is A? A is at point 0. A gives B a head start of 25. It means that B is at 25 meter this distance. So B will be at 25. Where will be C? C will be at 50 meter. A will be at 0 meter. This gap is again 25 meter. This is also 25. A gives C a head start of 50 meters. Now question says that all three are finishing the race simultaneously. Let this distance is y meter. This distance is y meter. Now we know that when race starts, all three run simultaneously, although from different point. A runs from here, B runs from here, C runs from here. All three are finishing the race simultaneously. It means that all three are taking the same time. In the time t, see time t, all are taking time t, same time. Time is distance upon speed. We take the distance of 3, we take the speed of 3. What is the C distance? C will run y meter in time t. C will cover only y meter because C is already at 50 meter. So C need to cover y meter. What is the speed of C? Let's say speed of C as C. What about B? B will cover y plus 25 meter. What is the speed of B as B? What about A? A will cover y plus 50 meters. What is the speed of A as A? Now one important thing is given that B runs fast 50% faster than C. It means that we can assume that ratio of the speed. If the speed of B, speed of C, we can assume speed of C as 2 meter per second. So speed of B would be how much? 50% faster. So 50% extra than 2 meter. So 50% of 2 meter is 1 meter. So speed of B would be 3 meter per second. Now 3 meter per second is 50% faster than 2 meter per second. Now put the value of B and C in the above equation. Where was B? I am putting the value T is equals to y upon SC value. I am putting 2, y plus 25, SB value I am putting 3. So you get 3y is equals to 2y plus 50, y is equals to 50. So we got the distance y as 50 meters. So it means that this length, this y is 50 meters. This length is 50 meters. Now what we need to calculate, the ratio of the speed of A is to C. Now put the value of y in these two equations, we get the ratio. Yeah. Comparing these two equations, we get the ratio of the speed of A is to C. So y upon speed of C was equals to y plus 50 upon speed of A. Y we know that is 50. Speed of C, we know that speed of C is how much? 2. Y plus 50 would be 50 plus 50, 100 by speed of A. You get 25. So speed of A would be 4 meter per second. What is the ratio of speed of A is to C? Ratio of speed is 4 is to 2. That is 2 is to 1. So ratio of the speed of A is to C is 2 is to 1. Again, this question seems to be a bit difficult, but this question again can be solved under a minute in your exam. Third question is, in a 600 meter race, A beats B by 60 meter. So first ratio of 600 meter. In a 600 meter race, so A when at 600, where will be B? B would be at 540. So A beats B by 60 meter. This distance is 60 meters. Second scenario, in a 500 meter race, B beats C by 25. It means that when B is at 500 meter, where will be C? C will be at 475 meter. This distance is 25 meter. Now question is say that in a 400 meter race, A will beat C by how many meters? Now you can always take the time as equals. So in this case, first case time, let's say T1. T1 time, A covered 600, time is distance upon speed. A covered 600 meter in T1 time. What is speed of A? We don't know, let's say SA. In the same T1 time, A covered how much? I'm just doing here. In the T1 time, A covered complete 600. In the same T1 time, B covered 540. So B covered 540 with the speed of BSB. Similar way, T2 time, B covered 500 with the speed of SB. In the same T2 time, This is, let's say, T2 and T2. B covered 500 meter. In the same T2 time, C covered 475 with the speed of SC. So from first equation you will get SA upon SB will be 600 by 540, that is 10 by 9. 10 by 9. From here you will get SB upon SC, speed of B upon speed of C, as 500 upon 475. This is, you can do 25, 20, this is 19. So speed of B goes to speed of C is 20 is to 19. Now what the question says that in the same 400 meter race, A will beat C by how many meters? Now we need to find the ratio of all three speed. So let's go back to the ratio concept. Speed of A, speed of B, speed of C. Speed of A is to be in the ratio 9 is to 10 is to 9. Speed of B is to C is in the ratio 20 is to 19. Now SB is a common number, so we will multiply this ratio by, you can say that, how we can make it equal, 9 into 20. This, I will multiply this ratio by 20, this ratio by 9. So my B will be the same number as we have learned in the ratio. So this becomes 200. 20 into 9, 180. This becomes 180. This becomes 171. From here I can get that speed of A is to speed of C. What is the ratio? A speed is 200, C is 170. The ratio is 200 is to 171. This is the ratio of their speed. Now once you got the ratio, you can assume any value. Let's say A speed is 200 meter per second, C speed is 171 meter per second. Although it's practically not possible, but in order to solve the question, we can assume 200 meter per second, 171 meter per second. But the question says that in a 400 meter race, A will beat C by how many meters? So race is of 400 meter. So it means that in 1 second A will cover 200 meter, C will cover 171 meter. In further 1 second, one more second, 1 plus 1, A will another cover 200 meter, B will cover another 171 meter. So in 2 seconds, A will cover 400 meter, B will cover 342 meter. So when A covered 400 meter, A won the race. So how much was C behind? C was 58 meter behind, because once A covered 400 meter, A won the race. Where was C? C was at 342 meter. So C will be 58 meter behind, and that is your final answer. That is option number 1. That question was a bit difficult. First you need to compare the ratio of speed A is to B, then calculate speed of B is to C, then equate them, find the ratio of the speed of A is to C. A is to C, once I got the ratio 271, it means that when A covered, A speed is 200 meter per second, 171 meter per second. Now in 1 second, A will cover 200 meter, B will cover 171. Same for one more second, A will cover 200 meter, B will cover 171 meter. Why I have not taken further? Because length of the track was only 400 meters. So answer is 58 meter. Question 4. In a race, A beats B by 60 meter. In the same race, B beats C by 90 meter. Find the length of the race. We don't know the length of the race. Let's say I am making the diagram below. Let's say length of the race is x meter. A beats B by 60 meter. It means that when A is at x, B is at x minus 60. In the same race, B beats C by 90 meter. When B is at x, C is at x minus 90. Ratio of the A is to C speed given. A is to C speed is, ratio is 3 is to 1. Now we don't know where was C in the above situation. So we can take that. Let's say in time t, A covered x distance. So distance covered by A is x, speed of A is sa. In the same time t, I am taking, let's say t1, not t. This is in t1 time, B was reached x minus 60. In the same t1 time, A covered x meter. So B covered how much? X minus 60 upon speed of B. Same way, let's say in t2 time, this covered x minus 90. In t2 time, B covered x meter. You don't need to write in exam t1, t2. This I'm just writing in order to explain you. You should only write this equation. t2 time is distance upon speed. B covered x distance with the speed of SB. C covered x minus 90 with the speed of SC. From first equation you get, this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. From first equation you get speed of SA upon SB ratio is x upon x minus 60. Second you get SB upon SC. The ratio is x upon x minus 90. Now what we need to tell? We need to compare A and C. Once we find the ratio of the speed is given that SA is to SC is A is thrice as fast as C. So it means that what is given to us is that speed of SA upon SC is 3:1. This is given to us. Speed ratio is 3:1. Now how to reach? Can I say if I multiply this? If I multiply 1 into 2. If I multiply, what will happen? SA upon SB into SB upon SC. What I will get? X upon x minus 60 into x upon x minus 90. B to B will cancel. You get SA upon SC. This is x upon x minus 60 into x upon x minus 90. This ratio is given to you as SA upon SC is 3:1. So it means that this product x upon x minus 60, x upon x minus 90 should be equals to 3. Now you don't need to solve the entire quadratic equation. Take the options. Once you take the option 180 will satisfy, rest of the option will not satisfy. Otherwise quadratic equation will take so much time. So option by option you need to put. If I am checking x is equals to 180 meters. So 180 by 180 minus 60, 120. 180 by 90. This distance will come equals to 3. 62 are 63. 290, 90 and 90 got cancelled. You got 3 is equals to 3. So x 180 will be your answer. You only need to go by the options. So this question again, although a bit difficult, again can be solved in around 1.5 minutes in exam. 1 to 1.5 minutes depending upon your speed. You don't need to make this T2, T1. You only need to write these equations straight away. Then only you will be able to solve the question faster. So in this lesson, I discussed 4 questions. All the questions were of medium difficulty level. They were not easy, medium to difficulty level. I hope you understood that. These questions also won't take much time. I have explained you in detail. That's why it took more time. You don't need to make the diagrams. Again, I'm saying this T1, T2, you don't need to make. You only need to write these equations. T1 is equals to 600 by SA and so on in each and every question. Then the speed will be bit faster. So that was all about the lesson 7.2. I will continue with the more on TSD in the next lessons. Thank you.